think that you should never let your goals go. I think that when you do get with someone, you guys should share the same goals.
Holy shit.
So I feel like you should be respectful. Okay. But I think that you should, if you're with somebody, you guys should have goals together. And then if you have separate goals, I think you guys should support each other in reaching those goals.
Don't change your focus from those three and you'll be good.
Trigger, you also said something that was pretty dope. You said sacrifice. And I will say that I think a lot of people aren't willing to sacrifice for the sake of their families. As far, you know what I mean? Well, fucking, he gonna get on me for saying it, but no, I think a lot of women aren't willing to sacrifice for the sake of their families. And by family, I mean their men. They'll do a whole lot for their kids. They completely pass over the husband and do a whole lot for their kids. But I don't think a lot of them are willing to sacrifice something for their husbands. Actually, just for their men in general. So I think that is most definitely the key, because I'm sure y'all heard the conversation go around about if you made the plates or whatever, who's supposed to get their plate first? And we've seen a lot of people split on that, talking about, oh, well, not my kid, you ain't getting it before. No, he's still supposed to get his plate first. That's the sacrifice. He makes a sacrifice for you by going out and doing what he has to do. Because one thing is for certain. Men more often than not will sacrifice life and limb to make sure that their family's straight. They will go to work longer hours. They will eat less. They will sleep less. They will do a whole lot to make sure that they not only do the kids get to eat, but the wife gets to eat too. Very rare are you willing to see a woman sacrifice to that level for her man. And for so that in that reality, I will say that your goals are supposed to align with your husband's, and that his goals do supersede yours in a way, because he's willing to make those sacrifices when shit hits the fan. Are you willing to make those?
Indeed. We got Lucky. What's going on? Welcome to the broadcast.
Well, hello. How is everybody doing?
Oh,
Hey, Lucky.
Lucky.
What's up, Lucky?
Just in time.
Y'all look dry as hell. Y'all
might
dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
hey, Lucky, how are you?
The little smoke. It's only a little smoke.
She wanted
Lucky.
Hey, Lucky. But Mr. Lucky already started.
You looking cute tonight, Lucky.
Thank
And
you.
he
I like the red.
Thank you.
Play with some safe though.
You look the same every day.
What is going on here?
Hi, pray.
You know you messing with Mr. F your goals right now, but anyway. Lucky, we got you on the last question. You're about to be the
we all know Lucky is team F your goals, but go ahead.
Bet. All right. So should a woman give up her goals in life to support her husband's vision? You got the floor.
No. I think that you should never let your goals go. I think that when you do get with someone, you guys should share the same goals.
Holy
so I feel like you should be respectful. Okay. But I think that you should, if you're with somebody, you guys should have goals together. And then if you have separate goals, I think you guys should support each other in reaching those goals. Now, if her goals consist of taking a lot of time away from what he needs to be doing, and I think she could wait. If that's their plan, if let's say he has a goal that's going to get them somewhere or whatever the case may be, and she can work on that, then I think that she should support him. But the minute that he's in a position where he can actually reciprocate that and support her, he should do the same. So I don't believe that she should just drop all her goals for him. And then let's say years down the line, we see a lot of the times that when relationships don't work out, she's resenting him or she's regretting the fact that she didn't follow her own individual goals. So I think that if you're in a relationship, why would a man not want his woman to reach said goals, especially if it can help out the family?
Because nobody cares about her little goofy goals. Like, I'm her goal. Sit down somewhere. Your goal is to sit down.
I think it goes into what Sweeney was saying when he said it's nothing wrong with her having her goals, but when she starts to feel like she's entitled or she puts her goals as a priority, then that will cause the two to go, in two separate ways.
Right. But to me, it's a belief system.
But why though?
It's a belief system thing. You either gonna say my goals are most important or my man's goals are most important. And in my opinion,
both can't be important?
That's not how life really works.
That's not true. That's not true. There are a lot of relationships and marriages where they both have goals, and then when they come together, a lot of times their goals align and they support each other.
But that's a little different. A house divided against itself can never stand, right? And that's number one. And then number two, no man or no woman can serve two masters. She'll love the one and hate the other. But we're talking about goals. So what happens? It is goals. So what I'm saying is that a woman. Wait, let me just finish real quick. A woman that is looking after her own goals and her own mission cannot be about her husband's vision, because she is seeking her own goals.
Where are you getting that from?
Lucky gets the response. Go ahead.
The Bible and the dictionary and the
Bible.
Hold on,
you're just naming random books.
Hold on, let me try to answer it. Hold on, y'all. I do got an answer to that. So, Lucky, the reason why I'm on their side on this one is because we live in a society now where men, it doesn't matter how authoritative he is, how assertive he is, men cannot tell the modern woman no. And the reason why is because women can't seem to achieve in moderation. It's either like an all or nothing type of thing. So it'd be one thing to say, yes, we want our women to achieve. In my household, it's required. I went looking for the chicks with the master's degrees. I was looking at booties in the library, not at the club. Okay. So I wanted my woman to be extremely smart, extremely capable, high productivity, high yield. But women cannot seem to achieve up until a certain point, right? You can have a discussion with your wife and say, this is starting to hurt the family. It's starting to hurt the kids, but they don't want to tone anything down. They don't want to be told no.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they cannot achieve in moderation, right? It's almost like, well, I'm doing everything now and he's holding me back. No, he's actually saying, the one thing you never hear anybody 60-something years old say is, I should have worked more. No, they say I should have spent more time with the children. I should have focused more on family. But when people try to show them that, they're never amenable to it.
Well, I want to say this. What type of goals? Because if you're married, maybe her goal is I want to have an 800 credit score and get rental property. Are we saying that doesn't help the relationship?
No, that's cool.
Type of goals are, but that's what I'm saying. When we just say goals, that could be anything.
Being a lawyer.
That's why you should stop talking right there.
Mr. Larry, I'm just saying that's a goal. So maybe I want to get my real estate license. Maybe I want to be whatever. You know what I'm saying? To contribute. We also hear people in their 70s years old need to get another job because they can't afford their copay. So that's also a reality as well. So,
all right. So
that's why timing
and planning is important. Let's get Precious in there. Go ahead, Precious.
I was just saying that's why timing and planning is important, and that's what the men are typically better at than women are. So if you 70 and you need another job to pay for medicines or whatever, then probably timing and planning didn't go well earlier in your life.
That's not accurate that men are more. I've literally worked in medical billing for years, and there's a lot of men, once their wives die, they don't even know how to manage certain things because that's what she managed. So I don't know let's talk about men today, because y'all say modern women. Men today can't take care of a woman 100%.
That is true.
So she's going to have to.
What do you mean by that?
Nobody talking about you.
What do you mean by that?
Let's start.
What does she mean by that when you say that a man today can't take care of
the average income for?
Hold on, fam. I'm not asking you. I'm asking her. What do you mean by that when you say that?
Okay, it depends on what state you live in. So if, for example, if you live in California, what is the average? What is the average? Well, let's just take my state in Nevada. To be high middle class, you have to make $53,000 a year. There aren't too many African American men in Nevada that make that to even sustain by himself.
53,000
to reach that
average.
Now,
that ain't.
Why did you say why?
Nevada.
Yeah,
I'm trying to finish the
Go
point.
look it up, sir. You go if you're so interested.
I'm like, this
go
is
look
not
into why.
Not in America, in Nevada.
Let her finish. Wait. I want to let her finish her point, though. Let her finish her point real quick.
So there's one thing that I would like to clear up on this salary thing, because I've heard it so many different ways. And when we see that salary figure, we have to do something. We have to acknowledge the percentage of men that are driving those numbers down in every ethnic group. For black men in particular, I believe 40% of all black men are between the ages of 18 and 34 years old. And the second biggest group is the 0 to 18 years old. So, and they can't even work, right? Or they barely even work. So nobody has money. We all cap it. Nobody got money in their 20s. Okay, I was 26 with a $55,000 job offer in Houston. That was a lot of money in Houston in 2013. Okay, so we have to understand that men don't financially peak until their 40s, and that's why when we get so offended sometimes as men, like, well, all my homeboys got money, we rolling in dough now, but it's because we're older. So I don't know why we always said men can't take care of a woman. With women's current standards, sure, men cannot take care of women. Because I'm telling you, I see these Mexicans do it every day on much less.